Sup, bitches, I'm going to Amsterdam. Today is shopping day. I'm going to 2 different brandies and like probably 80 different vintage stores. Okay, we're taking a little pit stop in Utrecht. They also have a brandy. And there's also this vintage store that my sister likes. So we're going to that and the brandy, and then we're dipping and we're going to dam. We're going to the dam. But first, we're at Starbucks, and guess what I got? A nice coffee. They don't have them. I got a stroopwafel. Nobody's gonna know what that is. I got a stroopwafel iced latte, which is a Dutch delicacy. What was I saying? That's mine. I don't even have ice at the place we're staying. I have to make coffee and I have to put it in the fridge so it gets a little bit cold. I literally just bought these earrings that I had because I lost them. I'm in another store and I'm gonna put it on. And then I bought a new sweater because I don't really want to wear this one today because I already wore it. So I'm gonna change to this, but I need to figure out how because I have a bodysuit on, but I don't want to just in the middle of a store. Okay, I did it. This is my outfit. My brother said my coat looks like a duvet cover. We're on the train. Going to Amsterdam this time. I'm like pretty sure someone just tried to pickpocket me. And I think it's so funny. I'm standing like this, right? Like with my bag and then my hands in my pockets. And then I felt like a jab like right here. And I think someone was trying to reach in my pocket. And it's so funny. Because my hands were in my pocket. Like you're not getting my stuff, but I have never been pickpocketed before. And overall, 10 out of 10 experience. Finished at brandy. I got more stuff. And I'm lost. My sister left me because I was taking too long. I'm lost. And I don't know where I am. So I'm like legitimately lost. And there's a Burger King. I'm sitting in front of the avocado shop in hopes that someone will come rescue me. I'm gonna eat here for lunch. It looks delicious. Woo! The cheeky burger. POV, you're sitting on a park bench waiting for someone to come rescue you. Everyone's staring at you because you're just sitting on a park bench outside of an avocado store alone. Get it? That's me right now. It's just taking too long to find me, so now I'm going shopping at Hard Rock. I got reunited finally after 30 minutes. Record yourself being lost? Yes, I had a whole vlog of me sitting all alone outside this avocado place. We ended up at the avocado place that I was talking about. Look at this. You didn't do a haul yet? No, I'm gonna do a haul when I get home. I'm going vintage shopping and I want to broaden my eyes and stop only buying brandy stuff. I haven't taken pictures yet though, either, which is kind of like brandy and pictures were the only reason I wanted to come to Amsterdam. This is the best city and I will tell you later why. I'm gonna list the reasons why I like Amsterdam. The 2 things that define Amsterdam as Amsterdam are bikes and weed. What else could you ask for in a city? And tulips and prostitutes. Get my bird. Okay. This is delish. This is why Amsterdam is the best city. Do you see how pretty this is? Do you see how rude everyone is here?
You got hit by a bike.
Okay, so Amsterdam has officially traumatized me today. We were trying to do some vintage shopping, you know? So we go into the store and there's like 2 guys standing outside of it and we're like, oh, can we get past? And they're like, oh yeah, and they're like guarding it or like as a joke. I was like what? Because they were talking in Dutch. Right? And then we finally get in and he's like, do you girls want some coffee? And we're like, no thank you. And he's like, oh, I have something better than coffee. And he gets like a fancy like shot glass, like a wine glass, but like a shot glass. And he's like, here, just drink it. I'm like, no, like thanks, like no thanks, like. And then he's like, no, grab it, do it. And then I try to put it down, and he's like, no. And then he like keeps shoving it in my hand. And finally, I'm like, oh no, I'm 17. Not 17, and then he's like, oh shoot, and then like puts it away. I'm like, what the hell was in that? So now I'm scared and I want to go home and take a nap. Okay, so I forgot an entire traumatizing story that happened. So we were outside this like, I don't know, like pub taking pictures, right? And then a little tiny car, like this little tiny car just drives up onto the sidewalk and almost runs me over. And so I move and I'm like running away because that's so embarrassing. And then the guy driving the car was like, oh, sorry to ruin your picture. And I just realized he could tell we were American. Someone here, like, if they can tell you're American, they'll automatically speak English. Like, yeah, I'm American. So I'm back on the train, going home now, finally. It's gonna be a little video about how much I love Amsterdam, but after today, after almost getting kidnapped, drugged, hit by a car, what was the last thing? Pickpocketed. And almost getting pickpocketed. Amsterdam, probably don't go there. It's really pretty, but unless you're going to like art museums, which I never thought I'd say. Usually I'm like, don't go to an art museum. I hate art museums. Unless you're going to an art museum in Amsterdam, probably just stick, don't go. Like any other city in Holland, because they all have canals, and that's the only part I like. I like the canals and I like the little houses. Probably I do have brandy, but Utrecht also has brandy. So overall today, content-wise, 10 out of 10. Interesting content. Mental health-wise, 0 out of 10. I was pretty traumatized. That's it. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna do a haul when I get home of my brandy things. Thank you for watching.